Welcome back guys to QBSYLUHV channel. Today we'd like to talk about a Litecoin plan for 2023 and potential targets for the next bull run. Let's dive in. If you take a look on this chart on LTC USDT trading pair on a weekly on a Binance from December here, December 17, basically it looks like the double bottom on the weekly. The same story we can see on Algorand. But look, according to this pattern, of course, if this double bottom, huge yearly double bottom play out, and we could see the mass adoption, for example, for the crypto, the size of this double bottom hypothetically can hit even $788. But of course, it's not necessary so every single pattern have to play out. Why? Because look, somebody can trade the basic analysis, and here it looks like cap and handle, you know, so the cap and handle also have to be around here or even higher, but it's one play out. So that's the problem with the classic technical analysis. So let's take a look at classic analysis. We got this top in April, May, and I showed you why most likely the end of bull run was here, because almost every single altcoin is forming this pattern, top, 1, 2, 3, 3 waves down, you know. So top support from zero level, we bounce to test 0.5 level of FIP, or at least touch, almost touch 61. So this correction is done, and then first wave, second, third one. So we breaking out downtrend line. If you take a look on the line chart, we can draw the line like this one, for example. We breaking out this line, and we came in exactly to 27 zone. This is accumulation zone, and here's this FIP is legit. Here's a reaction, perfect reaction at 18 level of FIP. So now we got this gap, this monthly tiny gap. Yes, of course, we have all chances. Come back and test it once again, make it even fulfill $58. I don't think so. We'll go lower than 27 level, $38, but most likely, yes, we can crash to 58 to make it fulfill on a monthly time frame this gap, because we got this drop, bounce, support, but usually we come back and liquidate all this stop losses and this stop losses. So the people who bought it here and didn't fix their profit, they add stop losses around here or even lower than this gap. That's why it's like a magnet for market maker, drop it lower. But in general, the next monthly gap is here at zero level, $1, 118, and this one. Like you can see here is an order flow, pure order flow. Over than every single week is stop losses. So the main stop losses will be here, double top, and this one. So the first target, even after this bounce, will be this level. Liquidate all these guys, then higher to liquidate all this guy who open shorts and add their stop losses in this area to close this monthly gap and test 23 level by FIP. It will be around 187. So one more time, it's not necessary so every single altcoin will beat the previous all-time high. So 400 per LTC is more than good, you know. So the next step can be even test, for example, we walk from level to level. First 0, 0.5, 27 zone. So now the levels is open 0, 23, 38. So these levels will be like a magnet. So even if we make a move like this one, test 38 level of FIP, we will be still in a downtrend, trade some long time period here, and then maybe after that in 2025, 2026, we can hypothetically beat the previous all-time high. You know, so it's not unnecessary, so we have to. But most likely some fundamental coins, yes, can be. So from this current price to fulfill of this gap, it's 221% to 38 level of FIP, it's around 300. So it's more than good for this year, you know. So this is a conservative price for this year. Most negative scenario is if we drop lower than 27 zone and market maker want to liquidate all these guys. Total disbelief on the market will be if we drop lower than the COVID dump, a crash in March 2020. But I hope not, and I hope we still will be in the higher lows. So let's take a look now on my indicator set. It's accumulation distribution. So like you can see one more time why we can drop lower, because here was a accumulation stage in June here. And yes, based on this accumulation, yes, we have all chances to see the 27 zone. If the market maker wanna forming the total disbelief in the market, test $38 and form divergence. Because now I showed you a lot of videos and a lot of altcoins forming the divergences, you know, on a weekly time frame on A to Z. On LTC, we didn't see this divergence. So here's the distribution area. It's time to sell, you know. It's a weekly time frame. Maybe on a monthly, yes, on a monthly we are in accumulation. That's why we can see even much lower price. But we didn't drop lower than this one, than June. So it's one more bearish scenario. So it's kind of scary if we drop low and the market maker crash lower than this low in 2020. So it's going to be collapse in the markets. So weekly now we was in distribution here. So now the road is open to distribution again. And we can see one more time accumulation from whales. So every single time when you see accumulation, then we get a pump. Accumulation stage, pump. Green one is distribution, dump. Distribution, dump. All right, AZ, correct. Let's go to crypto direction. It's here. Accumulation stage for LTC began at May. Here from May 2022 till August 2022. And not so long time period they accumulate. That's why we over than 50% of this range. Yes, that's why if they have a plan to collapse one more, it's going to be there. Really hard for LTC. I don't know what have to happen to drop price lower than 58 or even 38. I don't know, but maybe something happened. Maybe some rumors, you know. I don't know. On a monthly time frame, we almost laid down on the bottom and didn't touch the overbought zone. So for next bull run, this is a more conservative price. It's 118 or even 200. It's more for maybe this year or maybe next one, you know. But if we see the distribution in 2025, 2026, it will be the new all-time high. It will be totally time out of this coin. So by direction on a monthly, no signal on weekly. Here was signal to sell in January 2021, February, May, out of coin. This accumulation stage. So now no signal to sell or buy again. So we are kinda in a scary position now because we can drop much lower. So it's kinda bearish scenario. Market mode. Market mode, yes, one more confirmation. The LTC is kind of overbought now. Here, every single time. Here the order flows and extreme red color. It's time to out step by step from this coin. The white color in the market mode, it's time to accumulate. So here, yes, accumulation stage. January, March, February, April, summer till October. Now we was in extreme red color on the chart here. Here's how it works. Extreme red color, time to out of this coin. Now in orange color. Yes, of course, it means the crowd on the market and the whales can push the price even higher on a chart like this one, but then out of this coin and collapse it down. So yes, from $78, we can see 118 close this fulfill and collapse it down to forming this classic double bottom on local weekly time frames, you know, because the whales accumulate in this area at 40, so they can easily withdraw initial deposit at 80 and just leave free coins, and we talk about it. That's why, yes, just to be honest, the LTC doesn't look pretty sold, you know, so unfortunately not. Crypto flight trade on. Here, order flow, sell. Recommendation, close position. No signal take profit or signal to buy like this was. Like this one, you know. That's why we have to see the take profit signal, like it was on the XRP, for example, on the weekly time frame, and then new signal to buy, because now it's just a recommendation, close your position. On a monthly, yes, only one signal to sell, and here's a recommendation once again, close position. That's why, because of Bitcoin dominance, money from meme coins, from altcoins can inflow once again in Bitcoin. Bitcoin hits, for example, 36, and only maybe after that, when all altcoins bloody much more, then maybe we'll see the money start inflow in altcoins. Here, last indicator is take profit. Indicator it shows here's when we under the last line, it's fundamental price. Every single time when you see the some coin under fundamental price, it's time to buy, because the reward will be open to take profit. That's why now, like you can see, we bounce from the 18 level by FIB, 50% of this range between the buy line and the fundamental price. So now we can see one more time, test the fundamental price and close the full fill. It will be $54. It's I can tell you it's will be still optimistical price. You know, the more super hyper optimistical if we will test only this one, only test the buy line 72 on a weekly, take profit line now at 145, exit line almost at the middle of this range, 163. So every single time when you see touch of take profit or exit line, it's time to fix position. Of course, we can see even the move out of exit line, but it's up to you. It's safety trade. So if you bought, for example, under fundamental price, here, market collapse, till take profit, it's 253. So at least you can withdraw initial deposit. If, for example, you're buying at this current moment from this price, till take profit, it's 81%, till exit line, it's 100. That's what market makers can do. They can drop price like this one. For example, they bought for 1 million. Push it price to close full fill of this gap, exit line, withdraw initial deposit, and leave just a few coins. And every single time, or almost every single time, after take profit or exit line, we come back to test the buy line again. So guys, I hope you like this video about Litecoin, Referral. What do you think about this current situation in the market? What is your maximum for the next bull run for Litecoin? If you want to trade with my custom maker set, what I show you in this video with over than 80% win rate, just write in DM. Subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the notification button, and don't forget to join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.